Hey guys, I'm back. I really didn't think I was gonna make it this time. I'm so tired. I put these greens on last night. I know I said I was gonna come do a video yesterday, but I put them on and I let them cook overnight. Anyway, the food might not be as hot because I've been trying to set up and I'm totally, as usual, unprepared. But let's say grace, I'm starving. It's my first time eating, I think. I don't know where my other phone is. I think it's about 5:30. I think it's about 5:30. It's gonna be a quick video. I actually have somewhere I need to be, but I told you guys I was gonna eat this with you guys, so I'm gonna try it with you guys. I just made the fish. I haven't tried the fish. I was gonna make macaroni and cheese, but I had a pasta salad left over that I told you guys I had made yesterday, so I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm gonna eat that instead. The greens I had on, like I said, these are from my uncle's garden. They are, I had these on overnight. Candied yams, I made these from scratch. Cornbread, I use the Jiffy box, but I use like buttermilk and sugar and like more eggs, and I don't know, I make it my own. If you guys want the recipe, let me know. Let's say grace. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this food that we're about to receive. May it be nourishing to my body. And God bless those without. In Jesus' name, amen. Anyhow, yeah, I'm kind of on a time restraint. And I was just gonna grab me a quick bite, but I said nope, 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 nope. I told them I was gonna eat this with them. So this is the first piece of fish. And I used like half and half. I used one of like the Zatarain's already made ones. And then I also use like a cornmeal because I like the texture of the cornmeal. The other one that I bought is like flour based. And I like that gritty cornmeal taste. That's good. That's like another quick shortcut if you want the flavor that's in that. But they also have pre-made batters that are like made with like cornmeal versus the flour. But I like the flavor of the yellow bag that's flour based because it has like a lemon flavor. And then I just make my own on the side, like with cornmeal and Cajun seasoning, a little bit of lemon pepper, and then I just mix them together. These are the greens. I already tasted them as I was cooking them. Good. They got turkey necks in them. I gotta be careful because the neck bones, if you guys ever make it like that, you know they fall apart and they're tiny. So if you see me taking things out, don't be grossed out. That's what it is. I ain't choking on no bones for y'all. Just food about some. Like this. Like that. That's a bone. Let me just put that to the side. I should have actually. I'll make a little napkin for the bones. Be my boneyard over here. Yeah, I really like to have a bite of the yams with, like, you know, the sweet with the, like how you get a bite of the yam and the macaroni and cheese on the same spoonful, forkful. Anyway, for Thanksgiving. But I didn't want this to go to waste. So I'll pretend, I'll visualize in my head that it's macaroni and cheese. It's actually just apple cider vinegar. It's bow tie pasta boiled, and then I tossed it in a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette, apple cider vinegar, and then I use that seasoning. I don't know if you guys seen it by McCormick. It's called I think it's called Simply Salad, and it has like all these different things in it. But like for pastas and even on your salad, it's really, really good. It takes it up a notch. Let's try the cornbread. Look how much different it looks. Because you know, like the regular Jiffy, but when you make it with the buttermilk, I put some sugar in there. I put honey on top. Let's take this little piece. It's sweet. I like it sweet. You will also make it like that. If you want to add your own cornmeal like I do, add cornmeal. Use buttermilk instead of milk. You use like 3 eggs. You make it like thicker. It's a thicker consistency. And you can also, it's thick enough at one point if you want to add a little bit more of the flour mixture of cornmeal. And you can ball it up and fry it and make like hot water cornbread too. Our fish is good. I need to start selling plates. Remember back in the day when people used to sell plates? I knew some people. I wasn't old enough to go to the club yet, but I heard back in the day that there were people that used to sell plates after the club. I was like, that's a smart hustle. Because you know everybody, especially like if it's fried fish or fried chicken, you always want something greasy after you be drinking. Look how good that looks. I did 2 kinds of fish. I did catfish, and then I also did swai. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I just discovered that a couple years ago, but I really like it. It's a white fish. I can't really compare it to nothing. It doesn't taste like catfish to me. Maybe catfish without like the, I don't know. It has its own taste. I noticed at the Mexican markets, they call it basa. It's the same fish. It's good. Especially if you're not a person, like my mom likes this. My mom doesn't like fish. And when I let her taste this, this is the only fish she'll eat. She won't eat catfish, she won't eat red snapper. No other fish, but she'll eat this one. So if you're not really into the flavor of fish, you'll like this. It really is missing the macaroni and cheese though. I ain't even gonna lie. But I didn't want to waste this. I made it yesterday and it ain't too many things you could eat that with. These yams are so good. How many people bake their yams? I don't want to offend nobody. But, yeah, I'm just not going to say it. Bake yams with the marshmallows on. I know it's a thing, so maybe I'm the awkward one. I don't bake mine though. I boil mine like hard tender. Not even to where they're tender yet. And then I drain the water. And then I continue to cook them with the butter and nutmeg and cinnamon and brown sugar. Another trick for candied yams. I be thinking I'm giving you guys tricks. I know you guys be like, duh, we already knew that. Well, somebody told me, so I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't even know who told me. But in the Mexican market, I tend to find it by the fruit. For some reason. It's kind of weird. But if I remember correctly, I've always found it by the fruit. It's um I don't know if it's just a Mexican brown sugar, but it's called Pioncillo. Or is it Pioncillo? I think it's Pioncillo. Pioncillo. I think Pioncillo. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Whatever. It's a brown. It looks like a brown cone, and maybe it is sugar cane. I don't know. But like for Thanksgiving, if I make a big, huge pot of yams, I just made 2 yams because I don't eat a lot. But if I'm making a big pot, I'll grab one of those cones and put it in there in place of the brown sugar. And it's really good. I would say it gives you like the equivalent taste of light brown sugar. I'm trying not to eat these bones. I don't see that many. I'll pick through it. Y'all see I am really messing with this pasta. There's too many people that ain't got food to be wasting it. You gotta make it do what it do. These yams is fire. I remember I didn't used to like yams when I was little. There's a lot of food that I did not like when I was younger that I eat all the time now. I was cool with vegetables because my mom always made me eat vegetables. But one thing I don't really like is I can't drink milk by itself. I can eat it and I drink almond milk now, but back in the day, I would drink milk with cereal or like with like a pastry or a donut. I could not just drink a cup of milk with like my breakfast or with a meal. And I think it's because when I was younger, my mom forced me to drink milk before I could have apple juice. I could never have soda, but I could have like apple juice or orange juice. I never even had Kool-Aid. I remember when I moved out. It wasn't the first time. First time I moved out was on my own, but the first time I had roommates, I was like 17, 18. I don't know. Me and my best friend, another girl, we all stayed together. And we would all buy our own separate groceries, of course. So when I would go in the kitchen and look in the cupboards at the stuff that they got, it was always stuff I had never had. I don't think they really drank Kool-Aid like my other friends drank Kool-Aid. But they had like noodles. I never had noodles. My mom didn't give me noodles. Top ramen. I mean, we had our poor meals. Like, I didn't know back then that they were poor meals, but I knew when like food was running low and payday was getting ready to come, because our like poor meal was like my mom make like chicken noodle soup and like maybe a tuna sandwich to go with it, or breakfast for dinner. I was like, oh, she must be getting ready to get paid. And then we gonna get the good groceries. Have a regular dinner again. But them scrounge meals be good sometimes. But yeah, so when I moved with my roommates, I used to always like steal their top ramen and stuff because they used to get every flavor. I was like, there's more than one flavor? I was very impressed. And I was eating noodles all the time. And then the first time I tasted Kool-Aid, because I wasn't allowed to have Kool-Aid, my friends would be laughing at me. I was mixing different flavors. I was like, have you ever tried the tropical punch with the lemonade? fire. They were just looking at me like, girl, we've been drinking that our whole life. It was a treat for me. I loved it. It's so not good for you. I don't drink it now. So much sugar, but it is good. I'm getting full. This is going to be a short video. I have somewhere to head out to, but like I said, I was just going to hurry up and take a piece of fish to go and eat it on the way. But I said, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I said it. These yams are good. How many of you guys eat canned yams? How many of you guys eat canned greens? Don't come for me if you do. I'm not judging. I think I've tried is it Glorious or Glorious? I think somebody I know would make those like that and just doctor them up. They're not bad. These ones are from my uncle's garden, I told you guys, so they're so good. But I mean, there are some things that you can get in the can and doctor them up, just like the Jiffy. I got the Jiffy mix. I didn't use the Albert's cornmeal and do it all the way from scratch. Now I do it like that for my dressing, because I find that the Jiffy in the box, it's not firm enough. Like this cornbread is like firm. The Jiffy, sometimes it's a little too soft, and then when you put the broth and all the wet ingredients in there to make your dressing from scratch, to me it becomes a little too mushy and it takes too long to cook. So I do make cornbread completely from scratch for my dressing, and then I'll use the Jiffy box for the stuff I serve people to eat. They ain't gonna know. They will not know. I'm telling you, put that buttermilk, you add 3 eggs, you add some buttermilk instead of milk, 3 eggs instead of 1, sugar, and then you just, once you start making it like that, you kind of learn the consistency that you want to how thick. Some people like their cornbread more like cake. This one is kind of cake-like today. It's sweet, it's good. And then when it's almost done, I drizzle honey, and then I let it cook like another 10 minutes or bake another 10 minutes. I don't put the honey in the beginning because I feel like it reduces the cooking, so then it takes longer to cook because it makes the top a little soggy. This is how much I ate, you guys. This is actually good for me. I had like about a spoonful of greens. I took 1 fillet of fish and I cut it in half. I like to cut them in half because I feel like it makes it crispier. Less time to fry and then crispier on the edges. I don't know what I'm gonna make next. I don't have a taste. Oh, you know what I just seen in the freezer? I forgot I had, but I probably won't make it tomorrow. But definitely this week I bought a pot roast. I forgot I bought a beef chuck roast. And with this weather, that'll be nice because it's the sun is out right now, but it's been, I don't know what it's been doing. So I like pot roast and like any kind of like soups or like chili when the weather's like kind of cold outside, like comfort food. Yeah, pot roast is good for that. It'll go perfect with this weather that we've been having. I'm stuffed. Oh, but I don't think, so I have had the greens in the can, but I don't think I've ever had the yams. They just don't look right. Sometimes they give those out at church, in the pantry, after church. I don't want them. Save them for somebody who's going to use them. Don't give them to me because I'm not even going to cook them. They just look, I don't know. You know, another thing I see when I was in the Mexican market the other day? I have never known anybody in my family, maybe they do eat it, but I've never seen anybody eat a tamale in a can. Again, if you do, it's all good. It's all good. A tamale in a can? What does it even look like? I never knew they made that. If it's at the Mexican market, somebody must eat it. I mean, it does take a lot of work to make tamales, to do the masa, and I mean, it does. I guess no, I don't get it. I don't get it because if you're at the Mexican market, they make tamales there, and you could buy them by the dozen, or I think you can even buy them individually. Yeah, I don't see a reason for eating a tamale out of a can, unless they're good. Maybe they're good. Let me know. Comment if they're good. Stuff in the can, I don't really think the only thing in the can I can do is like peas, corn, doom 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 doom. Dang, is there anything else in the can? Oh, tuna. Tuna. Yay, yay, she got another one. But have you guys seen the tuna in a pouch? What's up with that? That's kind of crazy. I'm like, well, how do you even, you're supposed to just open it and eat it out the pouch. I've seen different flavors. I mean, I could kind of see it if you're in prison or something, but in the free world, you just eating tuna out of pouch. It's a lot of stuff I guess I haven't tried. I'm not really into can. I really prefer any vegetable that's in a can. I most likely 100% would like it fresh. I made a salad too. I made a regular salad, but like I said, I was trying my hardest to eat this, which as you guys can see, I don't really want to eat all of it. I'm actually full. This is cornbread. But that fish was fire. That fish was good. I didn't make a whole lot because fish is like one of the things, even though I have an air fryer, or I know you could probably put it in the oven, I don't really like leftover fish. I like it fresh. And I would rather just have everything else, your sides left over, and then just every time you want to make a plate, make the fish over again. Make it fresh. I don't mind the other stuff warming it up. The yams, I can warm up. The greens, I'll eat all week. The house smells so good. That's one thing I like about making stuff like that too, where it cooks overnight in the crock pot. The whole house just smells good. It reminds me of Thanksgiving. I love cooking for Thanksgiving. I usually now just cook for me and my daughter and my mom. But now that my daughter's not here, I don't know. But I don't mind, because I'll eat leftovers. And then my friends, they love my cooking, so I give them plates. It definitely doesn't go to waste. I do not believe in wasting food. I will make plates and pass them out in the community before I throw food away. There's too many hungry people. There's too many people without. Water is gone. I'll be getting a refill of that before I head out. But That's all, folks. Like was that Porky? Let me say it. That's all, folks. I'm done. I'm full. I'm glad that I came. Oh, and I've been with you guys for a minute. Okay, which means I'm running late, so I gotta go. But I hope you guys enjoyed being with me for a little bit. And did I give you guys a tip today? The cornbread. That's the tip of the day, cornbread. Let me know if you try it like that. If you want the recipe, let me know. Like, I'm not good at, there's probably not anything that I make in the kitchen that I measure. So, but I could try to make it and eye it. Because once you make cornbread like this, you're not going to want that regular Jiffy in the box. If you make it with the instructions on the back on the box, you're just, it's not as me, blah. You ain't going to like it. Because this way it's more like cake, it's thicker. And then you can make it how you want. Like, you can make it more cake-like, you can make it more sweet. You can add more sugar, less sugar. Like I said, I don't know how much I put, I just eye it. But anyhow, I must go. Let me know if you guys want the recipe. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. And I hope your night is blessed. And I will see you guys. I'm not sure what I'll make tomorrow, but it'll be a surprise. We'll find out together. Bye.